Have you ever been at a concert, or maybe you wanted to be there, and it wasn't just a flash in the pan, one-hit wonder kind of a band, but it was actually someone you knew either was or was about to be legend? Have you ever been somewhere and the feeling of, I am in the presence of something remarkable comes over you, which is completely different than the, I wonder if this band could open a bar in Milwaukee next week kind of a feeling. You get a sense of depth and awareness that this is not your typical show, but rather this is something that's going to take up permanent residence in your memory and be a significant part of your own personal archives of holy cow moments. You just knew that this magic, this moment, this movement, this magnitude would stay with you forever. There was something a little different, something a little special. And it was more than just the music or the singer or the band. It was an undeniable feeling. It was an irrefutable experience and an energy so powerful. You just knew it was legend. And when you remember it, you can call it forth like it was yesterday. So let's do that now. I know you think I can't see you, but stand up wherever it is you are, stand up for just a minute. And we're going to collectively bring forth that memory, that emotion, that feeling. So let your arms drop down to your side a little bit. Again, I can see you. Stand up. Let's do this together. And on the count of 3 for just a minute, let's see your best air guitar. Let's see your best air keyboards, your mics, your vocals. Just take a minute and just bring that forward. Come on. There we go. There we go. Enjoy it. Wouldn't it be fun if just randomly across the country right now, there are people just standing at their desks just doing air guitar? Thank you so much for playing with me. Go ahead and take a seat. Resume life as normal. You see, we each still understand. We have something like that at a gut level. It is so impactful. When it speaks to us, we feel it. We hear it at a very different level. And we intuitively get that when we play the air guitar, when we call it back from memory. I want to share with you just a little bit about mine, but we'll keep it super brief. I had an opportunity to tour with my high school idols. I was super, super in love with and enamored with Erasure. I don't know if you remember them, 80s band, Andy Bell, synth pop, fabulous. They sang songs like Little Respect, Drama, absolutely amazing. And I had a chance to tour with them, not as a raving fan, crazy fan, but actually play keyboards on stage with this band. If you want to know more about that, you can hit me up. We'll do a quick Facebook Live or we'll do a coffee chat or something to tell you about the whole story. But here's the thing. I had this amazing opportunity to go down that path to legend, and I didn't take it. Part of it, I don't think even I knew it was possible at the time. So I had this amazing experience that I will remember for the rest of my life, and no one else remembers me from it. If there had been some kind of an opportunity, if I had had someone there to show me the path, to show me how to do it, to show me that the next steps were there, that it was possible, my story would be completely different. So we all have moments like that, right? We all have moments where we could become legend. But ask yourself, how many of those moments are you taking? How many next right steps are you taking to become legend? And more to the point, are you set up to take even one? And not just for you, but for the people who really want to follow you. In this world, there are 2 kinds of people. There are those who choose to become legend. They are fully aware that they want to become legend. They are committed to it. They are willing to do anything they can to make it happen. They're eager for it. They're simultaneously excited and maybe even a little bit desperate for it. They know that's where they're headed. They just need to know the next right steps for them to get there. And then the other group of people, I like to call my reluctant legends. If I were to say to them, I can make you a legend, it really wouldn't thrill them in the same way. However, they are so passionate, so committed, and so devoted to a movement and a mission and a value that even if for now they think they are content to sit backstage and remain unknown, they are so committed to making sure that that movement and that mission and that value move forward and are heard around the world, they will become legends in that. Either of those are worthy, and both of those have very specific ways that they're brought out. So my only question to you today is, which one are you? Of all that you offer, of all the brand equity, the brand legacy, the logos, the fonts, the colors, your packaging, your pricing, all those things, the most profound proof that you deeply served your audience and you took them to a new place that they will never forget, a place where they went from onlookers to attendees to purchasers to raving fans and brought you the profit to prove it. The most profound proof that that impact is being made is when you head to legend. Whether you have a product, a service, or information, brave going there. Have the courage to create an experience that is memorable years later. Design a path that so deeply touches another human being that they experience you as legend. A presence so impactful that when experienced, even when you're not in the room, it is. Be that kind of person. Have that kind of brand and offer the kind of experience that when people are talking over coffee, when they are done settling, when they are ready to go to their next level of success, you are the only one top of mind. You're the only one that is recommended. And not because you're just the latest thing, not because you're the most recent workshop they went to or podcast they heard, but because the change and the life experience they got from you touched them in all the right ways. Because they can't help but have you at the tip of their tongue. They can't help, and they're excited to wave their cell phone light as an honor of you and the experience they got from you. The path to legend is there for everyone. We all get to choose to be on it, or we choose to step off. But those who are on the path, either by calling or by choice, will have the impact of it. To change someone's life, you are going to be legend for them. If you want to have the kind of impact on your audience so that they remember you and their life is transformed through you, you get to be willing to do the things that take you out of the ordinary and move you into legend. I encourage you to get on that path. There's something special about being able to walk that path with other people. You can totally do it alone. You can stumble, you can get discouraged, you can get a little distracted, you can get lost, but you don't have to. We can lock arms, everyone. No entrepreneur left behind, no rock star, no legend left behind. Everyone gets to lock arms and move forward. So let's talk really quickly about a couple of things that are going to impact you and impact your path to legend. First of all, think about it. If you are not getting your stuff seen in every corner of the world, you are doing to yourself what others have done for years. You are silencing your message. You're muting it. You are limiting your impact, and you are dampening the opportunity for transformation for you and your ideal clients. You can't run a profitable business that way, let alone go on to legend. Lovingly, it's time to stop playing that role. It's time to stop playing at that level. We all tend to retreat to some place safe and small when we feel challenged, when we are frightened, when we feel even threatened. And there is nothing quite so challenging and frightening as a massive upswing in success. And a massive upswing in success can also feel very frightening to those around us, and it can threaten the small life that we've created. The less than full life you have keeps you and your message at a level of mediocrity that just doesn't cut it. Your soul, your vision, your mission are craving more. So stop playing that role. Stop playing small. Increase your visibility. And that doesn't mean go post 27 times. Increase your visibility. Make a bigger impact and create an experience. You were meant for more. You know it. You can feel it. Everything you create speaks to it. It's why you do the hard stuff. It's why you do the scary stuff. You and your message need to get out there in a way that is completely aligned. Because not only are you meant for more, but your clients are too. So when you play quiet, when you play safe, your clients don't get a chance to be your clients. They don't get permission and a way to be seen in a way that only you can create for them. So not only do you owe it to yourself, but you owe it to every person you're supposed to work with on the planet. Speaking of owing it to you, let's talk a little bit about money, shall we? I know, it's the elephant in the room. We're going to talk about it. Getting on the path to legend is not just choosing a path of service, but when you are focused on championing a message that grabs hold and really sinks in, it is also about creating a financial profitability that is worthy of a sustainable movement. The truth is that whether you are committed to becoming a legend or you are reluctant to become so, when you are a legend, you are making serious money. Even if that's not what drives you, it is necessary for you to move forward, to stay on the path and invite others to join you. Otherwise, you're just really popular singing that one-hit wonder alone in your car. When you choose to become legend, when you are showing up in that way, it is a win-win for you and your ideal clients. Second, it's 2020, people. You have got to show up as legend. I love you big. I can already tell. I love you big, but you, excuse me, you have got to quit being a branding mess. You've got a little bit of brand over here, a little bit of brand over there. You've got some color scheme going on. You got a logo over here. And too many think that that makes it okay. But I'm here to tell you, your brand is about a whole lot more than that. You get to understand that you get to play bigger than that. You get to play louder with purpose. To do that, you get to have the understanding that branding is more than color font logo. Commit to understanding that it's more than the occasional feel and the inconsistent showing up. Understand that it's not only your content, but it's what your content says. It's how it shows up. And most importantly, it's how it leaves your audience feeling. And also you need to understand and remember that you are, first and foremost, your greatest, most powerful, most memorable piece of content. Think about that for a minute. Let that soak in. You are your biggest piece of content. It is you that is creating that experience for people. You are the part that is memorable. That is how you move into becoming legend for them. So let's clean up the mess. Let's get all those pieces together. Let's focus on those key ingredients to make sure that you are unforgettable in a sea of other unforgettable people. Because if you don't get it together like this year, like now, the problem with that is that mess is going to exponentially build up. And this year with 12 billion new devices coming online, if your stuff doesn't have a very specific place to go, and it does, by the way, every piece of content you create and every piece of brand has a very specific place to go. And without it, it's just going to get drowned out and you may not get to play at the level you really want to play. I want to talk to you a little bit about collaboration. Take a minute to go through your Facebook friends, your LinkedIn connections, your Instagram followers, all those people you are connected to. I mean, really, really look at them. These are your other band members. There are people there you need to know. And there are people there you can't not get to know. There are people there who, without being able to understand who they are and connecting to their genius and having an opportunity to really dive in deep and work with them, you don't get to go where you want to go. And you may ask yourself, well, Amber, how do you know that? Because I do. It's my job to know. I've seen it. I know there's people in your world and people who are just outside of your world that without taking the time to really connect with them and understand their particular level of genius and working with them, you don't get to play at the level you want to play. So I challenge you, take a minute when we're done here, when you're done listening to all these amazing speakers, go and look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why am I not connecting with these people? Why am I not reaching out? Why am I not taking a moment because there's two kinds of people, right? You have your people that you already know, and you have your people that you really need to get to know. Don't wait for the invitation. It's what legends do. Legends extend that invitation. Legends instigate that communication, that conversation, that connection. Collaborate, it's not just about being with a lot of people. It's about really connecting with the right people, the ones who understand where you want to go and realize that making a mini version of themselves doesn't cut it. I'm sure we've all had those coaches, those mentors, those gurus that are like, if I squish you into this little box, I'm going to squish in your corners and stuff for your individuality and you will be just like me and that's how you get success. It doesn't work. It never has. But especially now, it doesn't work that way. Collaborate with people who understand that you get to create your own path, create your own mission, and move that forward in a way that makes sense to you and your tribe and your community. Create that experience and brand like it was meant for more. This is a new time, and we totally get to be there for each other. We get to collaborate with each other, build each other up, and that is why I work with people who are committed to that. I'm tired of seeing good people with messages that matter not get great results. I'm tired of seeing really amazing messages have this moment in the spotlight, this one moment on stage, and then nothing happens after that. It gets squandered, and sometimes it's because they don't even know it's possible. If you're ready for you, your mission, your message, your movement, and your fans to stop playing small, to stop being tripped up by the mess, to move past settling for a moment when you could be creating momentum, it's your time. There is a road to legend, and there is a path to get you there. And there's a process that's defined and custom tailored to you, no matter which kind of legend you are, no matter which kind of legend you are destined to be. So let's unlock your legend status. Discover the exact next right steps, the exact right moment to get your message out there. Focus on the experience. Focus on creating something so remarkable that even when you are not in the room, people are talking about you in a way that they can't even sit still to do so. Take a moment, wave your cell phone light, connect with the other legends in your room. Connect with those other legends on your Facebook, on your LinkedIn, in your community, virtual or otherwise, and realize that this is our time. This world is full of legends. For those about to rock, I salute you. Thank you.